This college student was looking to make enough money to work his way through school, graduate, and begin climbing the corporate ladder, but he never made it to the ladder because he didn't need to. The vehicle he thought would merely help him scrap through college, help turn the lifestyle he always dreamed of into reality. With long-term commitment, undying persistence, he learned to lead others to success. This gentleman's from California. Please help us promote to the position of Regional Vice President, Jordan Schrieber.
I hit RVP in a very short period in only 100 months. I think I'm the longest active RVP to this position. And you know what? I was so disappointed in myself for so long, but I'm so proud of myself right now because I've seen so much in my 10 years. And you know what? I hope my story impacts some of you because I've had this story and I'm going to do my best to relay it to you guys now. I wanted to be great when I grew up. When I was in high school, I wanted to be a Fortune 500 CEO. Or go into a top 5 marketing firm and hit partnership. And that was my goal out of college. And you know what changed it was my last week of high school, my parents went out of town and my mom said, Jordan, please just don't have a party. And I didn't. I had 4 in a row. And before those parties, my mom was paying and my dad was paying for all of college. And after that, they were paying for nothing. They recanted in the middle of this summer and said, we're going to help you your freshman year. And I went to college and I did great. And I was on my way. And my mom, she didn't keep me in school. And she said, how are you going to school next year? And I had to drop out because they both made multiple 6 figures and I didn't qualify for any loans, or else I would not be here today. And I tried another network marketing company during my year. And it was not easy. It was not easy. I worked in this other company and I worked 24/7. I worked 70, 80, 90, 100 hours a week. And I lived on my friend's couch because my mom would not let me live at home. And I listened to my roommates as I would sleep on the couch making fun of me and how I'm making no money and I'm wasting my time. And then I would get sick of eating top ramen because that's all I ate every single day. And I would go home and all I would get is my mother screaming at me. What the hell is wrong with you? Why can't you get a real job? Don't you understand what you're doing? Get serious about yourself. And I didn't listen. I didn't listen. And she sat down with me and she changed her approach to my mom and dad and they said, Jordan, honey, we care about you so much. Can't you see that what you're doing is not working? And the only thing I could think about was, Mom, you don't understand. You work all the time. You went to none of my baseball games. My dad, he never practiced me. He was always working or too tired from work. And I didn't want that for my children. They had nice stuff. They went from poor to rich class, but it doesn't matter because they were time broke and they were money broke and I knew it. And I didn't want that. So every single time they told me to quit, I didn't. And we got him in, and I came into ACN, and the biggest blessing in my life is my big brother, Michael Pizzuti, and And Michael and I, we teamed up and we were great. You know, my first month, 21 reps and my first 3 weeks, I wanted what he had. And he told me, Jordan, you need to get customers. I got equivalent 72 points in my first 2 days. He said, you have to pack rooms. I got 50 people confirmed. 25 people showed up. 8 people signed up. I got to TC in 87 days. My first full month, I was number 5 in the world. My second, I was number 1 and I was on fire. But the problem was this. I had greatness in me and I have greatness in me, but I had major character problems and they were starting to come out. And I fell off from production. And some of you guys have great production, and you know what? You're gonna do the same thing that happened to me. And this is something I live by. You be humble or you will be humiliated. And it is that true. And I came through and I used to go show everyone my brand new car, and my production dropped and I thought I was the big stuff. My production went to 0. I got back up one more time off my feet and I got back in the top 5 and number 1 as a TC, and my life fell apart. I crashed the car with no insurance, brand new car. My big brother Michael leased for me. He had to cover the bill of $25,000 for my fault. And it was from that point that my life went into the worst spiral it's ever gone into in my life. 6 months later, it was a travesty. I'd been in another horrible car accident at 140 miles an hour, racing someone on the freeway. I should have died. And, you know, I was living on someone's air mattress in a living room in Merced, and I had no money, and, like, I was lost, and I didn't have anything. I needed to learn the way, and I was going through those pains. And it's all right. And I went through a very, very tough period. I went through such a tough period that I quit in, I don't know when, 7 years ago, and I didn't think I could do this business. I don't know if you could relate with me, but I went from signing everybody and their mother up, and we signed a lot of people up too. I couldn't sign anybody up, and I quit, and I'm so sad because the team that was built, and it was massive, I have only one person left for my entire organization from that time period, Debbie Hendricks, and I'm grateful for you. And I came back, and when I came back, I had character. I don't have the best character yet, but I'm still working on it. And I might have back then, I would go 2 steps forward and 7 steps back, but no more. As I was struggling back up, Tony Kupis sat down with me in the back of a room in Utah, and I said, Tony, I'm trying. I have no money. I have no car right now. And he said, Jordan, it doesn't matter where you are. It only matters where you're going. And I've stuck with that. That's been in my heart ever since. And I've used that over and over and over again, because even if I had nothing and I wasn't making money, I knew I was going somewhere.